Won't you lift it up over this so you don't...
Try to get the shrimp. Because I'm done. I know what I'm eating.
You ain't gonna put it all in there? You don't want to put no juice in there? Okay, once your chicken is done, you can make a few meals with this. I'm gonna do 2 meals with this. I'm gonna make enchiladas. I'm just gonna make a small tray of enchiladas in this tray. I like mine with corn, so I'm gonna make mine with corn. Then also I'm gonna have these flour tortillas in case anyone in my family wants to make tacos, chicken tacos. Gonna add spinach to my enchiladas. And then I have the cheese and I have the meat. And then I have my refried beans that I haven't put on cook yet. I just took them out the can. So let me go ahead and start that fire. Let's see. There it goes. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna come back in a few seconds and let you see the enchiladas. Hey, good afternoon. So I am here making a pot of greens. I love greens. And so I wanted to come on here and do a video to show you how I make my greens. So here we have some greens, collard greens. And I'm using this knife just to spin it around so you can see what's kind of going on. And here's some goodness. We love goodness. And at the bottom, I do have a ham hock down there, which gives it a little bit more flavor. Actually, this time I chose to use the pork jowl bacon, which looks like this, and I cut it in half. So pretty much it's just like a big block of bacon. And then here we have onions. You can use any onions that you like. I cut them up, dice them in there. A lot of times too, like I believe greens are very good for your health and nutrition. So I do use it for like medicinal type purposes. So if I feel like I'm getting sick or any symptoms are coming on, I cook greens. I believe there are really healing components in greens and just food in general and what we eat. Our body is able to heal ourselves. And one of the major ways it's able to do that is by what we eat. So here's some of the spices that I use. Now these spices right here, you can use all of these spices. I use all of them for the most part. But again, when it comes to greens, I kind of can change up my recipe just a little bit, just depending on what I'm going for and what audience I have. So some people don't like to have the the pork jaw bacon. Some people don't like to have that. So you can use a ham hock if you like, or you can use bacon bits, or you cannot use any meat at all. Because my sister, she doesn't eat meat, excuse me. So I know how to make it different ways. So that's what I say. That's what I mean when I say audience. Great. Okay, so now moving over here again to the seasonings. I want you to see what seasonings I use. Turmeric, I just use a little bit of this because this flavor can make it really kind of bland. So I just use a little bit, and more so for like the healing components. Like again, I said, remember I use this for healing as well. So oregano leaves as well. I don't use a lot. I would say about a teaspoon. See, so really not a lot at all. Seasoning salt, and you can use about a tablespoon of that, and just continue to add a tablespoon at a time until you feel like it's to your liking. Black pepper, of course, however much black pepper you want to use. You can also use this. I use Creole seasoning, not all the time, just sometimes, just depending on what I'm going for. This is a staple. I cannot make it without this. I love this. I mean, everybody makes theirs differently, but until you try it, do not knock it. Then we have our salt here. I usually use the salt just to clean the greens off. I make hot water, and then I cut the greens up, and then I put them in the hot water, soaking with put the salt in there with the hot water, and I clean the greens with my hands. I kind of like scrub them together and use them like as a scrub pad, but it's just the greens I'm using it to clean. All right, here we go here. Then we are going to add olive oil. Then once we add the olive oil, we're going to add some vinegar. Do not add too much vinegar. If you add too much vinegar, your greens will be destroyed, pretty much. You cannot use too much vinegar. So I would say to use about an ounce of vinegar, and just continue to measure it like that until you get it to your liking. I put vinegar in my mine. I love that because I like the hot sauce taste. So how I make my greens is I don't even have to put hot sauce on my greens. I can just, as soon as they're done cooking, I can take them out off the fire, let them cool down, and eat them right away. So I make mine ready to eat. And then over here we're gonna make some potato salad, and then we have in the oven some ribs, so barbecue ribs. And so that's what I'm making to go along with the greens. But again, I love greens, so if I feel anything coming on, sickness, flu, anything, stomach, anything that's out of order, I'll just start making greens, start eating really healthy, which I should do all the time. And that's just something that I'm working on. I'm just sharing my journey with you, and hopefully I get better and better as time goes by, and I would just, you know, make this a continuous habit and a lifestyle, because it is a lifestyle. But of course, you know, it's something that we work at every day. Now again, you got your olive oil and you got your vinegar, and then you also could add jalapenos if you like. And then there are other times where I add fresh parsley and fresh oregano leaves. Just, I'm sorry, not oregano leaves, cilantro. So fresh cilantro and fresh parsley I'll get at the store, and I'll break that down into little pieces and then add it in there. And a lot of times people eat my greens and they don't even know that that's in there. And so those are just little secrets that I use, and I believe that they really heal and they help us out. And so I just wanted to share that with you.